Hey Carlos,
Hey,
how's your week been?
pretty good. It's been crazy busy, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
you obviously know this, but it's been an insane week. I'm looking
Mhm.
forward to the weekend.
Yeah. You got any good plans?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking about staying home versus going on a hike versus going for a movie.
That sounds
So I guess
awesome.
yeah. So we'll see we'll see which one trumps the others.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know where you go.
Absolutely.
How are your other projects going?
I think they're going pretty okay.
Mhm.
It's been a little bit overwhelming, more so than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not sure exactly. I don't think I'm lagging too much.
Mhm.
Uh, but I think it's definitely it requires me to take a little bit of a step back and reevaluate a little bit about my the way I go about things. It hasn't been as smooth as I thought it would be, but it
Mhm.
hasn't been too rough either. So I'm not really sure exactly like what the situation, and that's something I wanted to kind of sit down with you and discuss as well.
Yeah.
Just being my manager and mentor in the company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I guess do you have any going off that? Do you have any concerns about this project? Like, do you have any questions or like how do you think this is going for you?
Yeah, I think it's kind of the fact that I'm so busy and occupied in so many different projects. I
Mhm.
think that somehow maybe delaying my response times and hindering what could otherwise be really fast and accurate results. But I don't know if changing the workload or distributing it might make things better. I think it might, but I don't really know. I think the reason I haven't been doing as well as as you and I both thought I would be is probably because of the workload. Is what I think at the moment.
All right. Well, first off, I think you've been doing good work, and we just want you to like it would be on time. Deadlines would be much better, and maybe just a few more rounds of editing. But on the whole, you're good, and these are like totally accomplishable goals. So why don't we get down to time management aspect, since that seems to be what you're most concerned about, and what you're most worried about. So, what percentages of time do you think you've been donating to this project on the whole? And do you think that you could move around your other tasks to accommodate this one a little bit more?
Um, mm, I think I've been giving mm, like I don't know 30% maybe of my time to the first project we were doing
Okay.
with Walmart, and like 45% of my time to the other one, and 5% is kind of like for emergencies or whatnot. Maybe I don't know, but I guess that doesn't really make sense because the Walmart project is much larger and heavier than the other project. So I know you're gonna ask me, it doesn't make sense because the other project is supposed to get less time, and why I'm giving more time to it. Uh, at this point, I think I haven't been. Um, maybe time management is not the problem. Maybe it is the fact that I haven't been able to communicate very well with my team members.
Okay. So, all right. So, how do you feel like they are not being as welcoming to you, or do you feel like they're always busy and running around? Like, why do you think that they haven't been easy to communicate with?
Okay. I'm gonna give it to you straight because I think you might understand what I've been going through. When I was hired, we I had good conversations with all these guys, and we had really, I guess, good heart to hearts. and just like these are people I would probably hang out with, and I do.
Mhm.
But in a work setting, I haven't been able to get their attention. They really don't tell me exactly what is to be done and how I should be doing this. And if they have expectations that are different from what is usually the standard, I haven't been told of those things. And so I think I've generally been struggling to understand the kind of things that are to be done, and because of which, in the process and in the time that it takes to figure things out myself, I end up exceeding deadlines, and I haven't really been able to get their attention and be able to, you know, uh, get the right information from these guys in time.
Mhm.
And I expected that they would give it to me when they're assigning a task or giving me a project. But I don't know, for some reason it hasn't happened.
Okay. So to recap, you're finding them difficult to pin down for requirements and also just difficult to actually get a hold of in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think about, would it help if we had informal weekly meetings to talk as a group about what exactly needs to be done, and just for everybody else to bounce questions off of each other and just open dialogue? Would that help you more, or do you feel like more would be necessary?
I think that makes sense. I think be a good step to start off with establishing that connection that's really important in my view, uh, between employees to work effectively
Mm-hmm.
and function. I would also really be feel comfortable if you're able to uh, kind of set some goals or set some processes within our work environment where we tell them or clarify to them that it's important to let every not just me but let every new employee know what the reason behind doing a certain task is and what is expected if not the standard and in case of extenuating circumstances. I think that would help as well, apart from also as you mentioned, weekly meetings. So
Mm-hmm.
that will overall, for a bigger picture type situation, that will really help. But I think even on a smaller day-to-day basis, setting up something like being helping everybody, all of us, be cognizant of the fact that this can make things better would really help.
Yes. Okay. So I will sit you down with our expert on this project, and he can explain to you all of the task standards, and we can set that up meeting up for tomorrow or whenever he's available. Um, I'll email the group, and we can establish a good time for us all to meet weekly. Um, and in addition to having that weekly meeting, I'll also reemphasize to everybody else the open door policy that we have, and how they should. This is a team, and we should be helping each other out. You shouldn't feel this way. So we will address all of these issues. It bothers me a little that these were ever issues for you, and I'm sorry. And we'll fix them. Do you have any more feedback? Is there anything else that you want to say that you haven't said?
No, no, I think this is good. Thank you for your kind words, and I think it's going to be okay if we do these things.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll do my
Good.
best to work from my end and try to push that gap as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much.